Hey guys, it's Dalya and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. Basically, I'm sure you all know Mother's Day is coming up in a couple of days and I love making Mother's Day brunch. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love setting the table, making delicious food. So today, I'm gonna share with you a whole Mother's Day brunch menu and a bunch of table decor ideas so that you can make a gorgeous, stunning Mother's Day brunch that is simple, easy, and you can do it basically in under 2 hours, I promise you. And also everything is gluten-free and there are a bunch of vegan options. The only thing in this video that isn't vegan is the scrambled eggs, but I'm sure you could find some kind of tofu scramble recipe somewhere online if you want to make scrambled eggs for your vegan Mother's Day. For this meal, we are making French toast roll-ups, dill tomato salad, mushroom and onion scrambled eggs, which are one of my favorite things ever. I'm not a huge fan of plain eggs, but when you add like sauteed vegetables and onions to them, it just makes them so good. And then some yogurt parfaits. I'm also going to be serving the cheesecake that I made in my previous video from the Hot for Food cookbook. So you can check out that video somewhere up here. There'll be a little eye, you can click on it. And let's begin. We're gonna begin with making the French toast roll-ups. So you're gonna start with trimming off the crust of each slice of bread. I love using gluten-free Canyon Bakehouse bread, but you can use whatever bread works for you. You could put all the crust back in the bag and save them and make homemade breadcrumbs. Then you're gonna roll out each of the pieces of bread and flatten them. They should be super thin. Next, we are making the cream cheese filling for the French toast roll-ups. So I have here some tofutti cream cheese. You can use any non-dairy cream cheese that you prefer, or you can use dairy cream cheese. Then add some sugar and an egg yolk. Now the egg yolk is optional, so if you're vegan, you can leave it out. Then it's just a matter of blending it all up. I'm just gonna set this aside, and in another bowl, we're gonna mix together some cinnamon and sugar. You're gonna begin with spreading a thin layer of the cream cheese mixture onto a slice of the flattened bread. Roll it up, dunk the bread into some melted vegan butter, and finally toss it in the cinnamon sugar mixture. Next, you're gonna place it onto the prepared pan that I lined with parchment paper, and then just repeat this process until all the bread rolls are lining the pan. Bake the French toast roll-ups at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Next, it's time to make the dill tomato salad. This salad is so fresh, light, requires barely any ingredients, but it tastes amazing. So I'm starting off here with a bunch of multicolored tomatoes, and I'm just gonna chop them in half. Then we're gonna chop up some fresh dill, then add the chopped dill to the tomatoes, along with fresh lemon juice, a little bit of salt and pepper. And then just give this all a good mix. The next dish we are making is some mushroom and onion scrambled eggs. These are so tasty and really easy to make. To make these eggs, I'm going to begin with sauteing some onions in avocado oil. Next, I'm going to add in some sliced up shiitake and portobello mushrooms. And we're gonna saute this for about 10 minutes. So I whisked up 6 eggs, added a little bit of salt and pepper. And now it's time to add the sauteed mushrooms and onions to the eggs and just give it a quick mix. Then we're gonna transfer it back onto the pan on the stove and cook it on a low flame. And make sure you give the pan a quick spray with some cooking spray just to make sure that the eggs don't stick. My trick to making the best scrambled eggs is to cook them on low heat for a long time. So let's say low heat for like 8 to 10 minutes. Then just transfer your eggs to a bowl and they are all ready to eat. Lastly, I'm going to prepare some yogurt parfaits. And these are going to be non-dairy yogurt parfaits. First off, I'm going to add my homemade granola to the bottom of each of my parfait cups. You can use homemade or store-bought, and I'll leave a link to my recipe down below. Next, add a little bit of fruit. So we're gonna add a few strawberries and blackberries. Then scoop on your favorite yogurt. So I have here Forager's non-dairy cashew yogurt. It is amazing. It's my favorite non-dairy yogurt ever. Also, I would recommend using the vanilla yogurt flavor. I use unsweetened because they were out of vanilla, but vanilla really does work the best. Then we're gonna add a bit more granola, and lastly, some of the chopped fruit. It's time to set the table. This is one of my favorite parts. I love how it came out, and I'll be leaving a full blog post of how I did it with the directions and what items I use on my blog, so check it out. I'll leave the link in the description box down below. obsessed with how this table came out. It looks so gorgeous, and I know the food tastes delicious. I already sat down and ate this food a couple of days ago when I filmed the cooking and tablescape part of this video. So me, my mom, and my sister enjoyed it. Everyone loved it. So that was like our pre-Mother's Day, Mother's Day. And then in like 3 days from now, we have real Mother's Day. So we're gonna be having a whole other Mother's Day brunch. So it'll be double the fun, double the food. I love it. So, I mean, it's not all about the food, I know, but I do love the food on Mother's Day. Don't forget, it is a good idea to add flowers to your table. I totally forgot to buy them, but I guess I have real Mother's Day to make up for that. I just think that it's nice to give your mom flowers, number one, and number two, it makes the table look really elegant and nice and put together and just clean and so pretty. So why not add some flowers to your table? So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I really hope that it inspires you to make some yummy food, whether it's for Mother's Day or really any other occasion. Also, if you make any of these recipes, I would love to see your photos. You can post them on Instagram and tag me at It's Raining Flour so I can see all your delicious food. So thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. I hope all you mothers out there have a happy Mother's Day. Bye.